Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Holly if you're new here, and we're gonna do a couple days in my life this week. Weirdly enough, this morning I felt compelled to pick up the vlog camera. I wanted to get back in touch with you guys and share personal things about myself. Whereas normally when I decide to do a vlog week or a vlog day, it's very planned out in ways. I wanna be showing you exciting things or things that pertain to fitness. So I always try to reserve those for times that I know I'm gonna be really jam-packed with a bunch of stuff, because I feel like it's more exciting to watch. But I'm like, you know what, I'm picking up the camera, we're gonna just take it through a few days. It's gonna be a very normal life for me. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. And there doesn't need to be all this pressure because you guys are here for a reason. So lots of life updates for you. Nothing major, but just some like good, fun personal stuff, some work stuff, and then a couple updates for you guys related to my Patreon, which I think is gonna make things a lot better. So I wanted to just start this video with a little chat right now as we sort of update with things and keep you guys in the loop, and then we'll move into those few days just of my normal work stuff. It is currently Tuesday, June something. It's the last week in June. I don't have the exact day in my head, but I've been spending a lot of time at home in Nashville, which has been really nice. So several weeks in a row of normal work schedule, really relaxed weekends, doing summer activities here and there. I got absolutely roasted with a sunburn out on the lake on Saturday, but it felt like a very summery, experience, so that was good. It's been really nice to just be super in the groove of my routine. I've got some travel coming up in a few weeks, but it's something I'm looking forward to, and really having the time at home has made me appreciate that. And also appreciate the travel. I think when you're always go, 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 you start to just let everything bleed together and you don't even really appreciate the things you're seeing and doing, because it just feels like suitcase, pack, unpack, and it almost feels like a chore, which sounds so privileged and stupid to say that out loud, but it's true that the more you do of something, the more you can take it for granted. So it's just a good step back moment for me to really be working hard and taking care of myself and all of that. Also on the personal side, on the sadder side of things, Friday this last week was my 2-year anniversary of losing my mom, which absolutely blows to experience, kind of reliving that day. But I just thought it was important to talk to you guys about it. I've told you about her passing before, and for anyone new, my mom struggled with stage 4 cancer. It was like a 10-month battle, and then she passed 2 Junes ago. So Friday was interesting. I always like to plan for the grief to the best of my abilities. I try to set space aside that day for if I do need to take a break. I've made the mistake of not doing that before and feeling really overwhelmed. But I had some work stuff and then just cried when I needed to, and talked to my family a lot and did things that really would honor what she's about and everything that she did for me and gave me. So I feel like I'm getting really, really good at the grief thing. Part of me wants to make a YouTube channel specific to grief, but I think I'm really learning about it, and everything I've read about it and stuff never made sense until recently. So if you guys struggle with anything related to that, let me know if you want me to do anything related to that. But I've learned a lot in therapy. I've learned a lot just doing my own reading, my own experience and stuff like that. So celebrated that on Friday. My boyfriend was really sweet, got me flowers and ice cream and stuff, and it was just, I felt very okay about how I handled it. Other personal news, still cranking along with my journey towards the 100-miler, my second one, which will be in October. Locked down my pacers and everything, and now we are in the thick of Nashville heat. So I'm outside a ton with clients, like a couple runs or run walks a day, plus my own gym workout. So I'm really striking a balance of spending all this time on my feet and also taking care of my body in between, trying to find easy access to massage and self-care and body work and that kind of thing. I found a great spa, like a foot reflexology spa thing that also does chair massage. You leave your clothes on for it. And they did a great job, and it was not expensive. So it's called Buka in Nashville, and I'm gonna put down in the description the link to it if you guys are around. I think that's how you say it. And it was awesome, like 60 bucks for a full hour of bunch of work on the lower legs. They did my shoulders, back, and everything. And if I can keep regular of that up, I think I'll be taking care of myself well into October. That's it for now, I think. I think that's pretty good. Been cultivating friendships, trying to take care of friendships that have ebbed and flowed. I don't know, lots of things. I've been very lifey lately. That's even a word. Just trying to process things, understand life better, trusting the future, really letting things fall into place, and just ultimately I'm committing myself this summer to just doing my best from here, trusting my gut intuition and my experience and what I think is the right thing for everything, and not letting outside sources or opinions direct every move that I make. And I think I already feel more at peace knowing that I'm in control, I can trust myself, and I've built this life so far, I can trust myself to keep doing it. I don't know if that resonates with any of you guys, but for me, it's been a big struggle of not using outer validation and outer opinion and all that stuff, even as it relates to my close friends and family, but just really starting with what do I think and finishing with what do I think is best. So yeah, last update for you guys with Patreon. I have decided with the Q&As with Patreon, I do 2 every single month for my highest tier of Patreon, so the $12 a month people. I think what I'm gonna start doing is messaging everybody who's on my $12 a month and saying, if you wanna stay at that pay rate, that's awesome and I really appreciate the support. I think I'm gonna just have the 1 tier, the $3 tier. And I think I'm gonna start doing my Q&As publicly on my YouTube channel 1 to 2 times a month, probably once a month, I think, where I'm gonna invite my whole YouTube channel, you guys, to do a live Q&A with me, to actually ask questions, get advice, have a good conversation going. I think the community has been really strong on Patreon, but it is tough to find a time that people of all different time zones, countries and stuff can get together and actually speak at once. So I think if I open this up a little bit bigger, we can have a more cultivated conversation, more flow and everything. And of course it'll be posted afterwards so you guys can still watch it after the fact. You can also directly message me via my website to ask questions in advance or topics or whatever. You can even do that in the YouTube comments. So keep Patreon just for my follow along workouts. So you get 1 new follow along run, 1 new follow along strength. I work very hard on them. They're really fun workouts to do. People seem to like them. So if you guys don't know about my Patreon, all linked in the bottom. That is what we're gonna start with on this vlog. Very chatty, but hopefully you guys are enjoying catching up. I wanna know what's new with you guys too, so please in the comments let me know what's up with you. Are you training for something? Are you going through anything in your life, big, good or bad? We can work through it. And yeah, let's jump into it. It's about noon on Tuesday. Sort of. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Just woke up from a really good nap. I had a bunch of clients this morning. A bunch of that was outside, so I was sweating and the heat and everything. It just knocks me out. So I feel a lot better. I'm gonna eat a random lunch, sort of. The only thing I've eaten today, I had a Perfect Bar this morning, and then I had a smoothie I made when I got home with, actually it's all cleaned up now, but a bunch of stuff. There was spinach in there, banana, protein powder, ice, what was else? Just like a bunch of stuff. I've been really into this. I put oats in there. So that had this like big smoothie when I got back, napped. And now I'm gonna have scrambled eggs with salmon. And then I love these chips and I'm just gonna kind of use these to scoop this up in water. And then I'm gonna do some computer stuff. I have a bunch of stuff to get organized for the week, or like the rest of the week, I should say. Get that knocked out, respond to a bunch of emails with clients, and then I have a 6 o'clock new client tonight. It's a couple that is training for half marathon, so I'm gonna meet up with them. Their knees hurt really bad after a few weeks of beginning to train, so we're gonna see what's up with that. It is about 5:20 now, and we are going to get ready for my last clients of the day. I told you guys about them. They are new, so I always like to definitely leave myself time to find the house, look presentable, and then once we get to know each other, I can look like shit. It is so hot today. Not horrible compared to how it was like on Sunday, but it's been very, very summer in Nashville lately. So let me go with these. I think I showed you guys in another vlog these Aloe shorts. They're incredible. They're kind of like men's swimsuit material, sort of. But I've been living in those, and then just something breezy, maybe like a t-shirt and like a nice loose sports bra. My sunburn from the boat on Saturday when we went out is horrendous, so everything hurts. All right, and then we'll be on our way. It's like a 20-minute drive, I think. It is 7:20, just wrapped up with those new people I started with. They were incredible. I love starting with people that really want to fix their running in a really motivated way. Like, they're really excited about it, and I'm excited to help them. So we did half strength, half running drills, and then a lot of me just kind of looking at how they run. I'm really sweaty. We were outside the whole time. So now I am headed to Trader Joe's to pick up a couple groceries. I keep grocery shopping in the strangest way. I keep going on Fridays, and I'll like be half in and half out for if I'm getting groceries for the week. So I'll get like mostly everything I need, but then not quite enough vegetables to get me through the full week, or not quite enough, you know, protein or whatever. So gonna get a couple of things there, go home and make dinner. I have some chicken I think I'm gonna do on the cast iron. And then I'm gonna chill and watch Love Island UK, my favorite show in the summer. God, that was a lot of work. Anything to avoid 2 trips, even in a tall apartment building. I had to bring all this stuff up in this case of water, and on my floor there was like a private executive event, guys in suits going on, so I'm trying to get that on and off the elevator. It was a lot. They were trying to help me, but I was trying to just not make a problem for them. Always take the help. Okay, but bottom line is we got the groceries. I got tons of stuff. I showed you guys sort of in those little clips. I'm gonna make some dinner. I think I'm gonna do turkey burger. I'm not doing the chicken, it's too much work. Turkey burger. I'm gonna do some broccolini, just steamed, and then jasmine rice, call it a day. And then get some sleep because we have another long day tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning for my 6 a.m. Session. It was really good. Just finished doing some admin stuff when I got up here. I had to write up her workout and send it over, and then I won't see her for a few weeks, so we also kind of talked about her game plan, keeping her running up, keeping her strength up in the time that I don't see her. And then I also had to drop a big email from the new clients I started with last night. They needed to know the equipment we used, so I linked all that on Amazon for them to buy so that they would have it at their house with their stuff. I wrote the workout that we did, and then I wrote all the dates moving forward so we can get everything on the calendar. With coordinating with 2 people, it's much harder. So we really wanted to get everything mapped out for the next 2 months. So that's perfect. That's on the calendar. just made some coffee. I had an iced coffee as you saw this morning already, but we're gonna have more. So going to grab that. And then for food, because I have another 9 a.m. client that I'm gonna leave for in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna do a perfect bar and then a bunch of berries. And I love this mug, by the way. This is from Mammoth. Got it, I think, at the race, or maybe one time before when I was there, I don't remember. So perfect bar, I'm sure you guys have heard of these. It is really high in protein. It basically tastes like just straight peanut butter, but it's really good. High calorie, like relative to bars, but it's perfect for like a meal replacement type thing, at least in the morning. And then a bunch of berries. I did blackberries and blueberries. I'm gonna chill, listen to a podcast for a little bit right now, and then I will be on my way. I have about a 30-minute drive to that 9 a.m. Guys, done with that client in Franklin, now headed back to Nashville. We had a great session. She's really fit, like cardiovascularly. We are just building some strength, especially in the backs of her legs and glutes to support her running. So that was a good session. Headed back now. I really should go to Costco, but I fucking hate going to Costco. It's one of those overwhelming environments for me, honestly. Just a lot of people and things and moving pieces, and then getting all of it up to the apartment is just a pain in the ass. I know these are first world problems, but it's a real problem for me. So anyway, might do that, and then I don't have a next client until 1 or 1:30. I got to check the calendar, and that'll be a run outside, so it's going to be hot, but we'll be running along the river in Brentwood, which would be nice, the Harpeth River. And after that, I have one more person I think is online, and then my own workout, which will be F45 today. So lots of movement. I've told you guys in recent videos, I'm averaging 20,000 steps a day, which is quite a bit for a daily, amount, but my rest days I take really seriously, which has been nice. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, and I just planned a run for 4th of July with my friend who will be pacing me in my 100-miler. She and I are gonna go run some trails on 4th of July morning. I think we're gonna aim for like 8 to 10 miles in the heat, so it'll be good training, as my race will be in Arizona. So I'm looking forward to that, and it'll be nice to have a buddy out there. I've been doing a lot of solo workouts recently, so I think that'll be nice. All right, back to Nashville. This is shredded cabbage, cucumber, a turkey burger, white rice, and I did a little of the furikake Asian seasoning that I got at Erewhon in LA. It's super good. And then I drizzled some hot sauce over it. I don't know how these two are gonna mix, but this is kind of just some bowl that I threw together. So I decided it would actually be wise to eat now, because then I'll have time to digest before the run and I won't be starving, but also not too full, so. All right, guys, I'm in Brentwood now. I just got here to run with my client. It's a little after 1, she's almost here. Because I have a little bit of extra time, I'm going to do some extra stretching because I've been in the car so much today, so much sitting, and I feel very stiff. So I like to start with my lower leg, getting to stretch my Achilles, lower calf. I just do a little flossing back here, kick that leg behind, bend and straighten. The front of my ankle tends to be pretty tight, and if it is on you too, you'll usually notice it in just your landings. You can't really get a nice flat foot on the ground, or at least land in the midfoot if that ankle's tight. And if you do strength work, you definitely notice that your balance is worse when your ankles are pretty tight because you can't really spread out as much on the ground. You're kind of locked into wherever the ankle is gonna let you go. Just bend straight here. I'm gonna stand up here. I'm gonna hit those hip flexors with a quad stretch. So just pulling this guy back, trying to tuck my hips forward always. And then I'll lean a little bit here. Same thing, I'll use actually the standing leg, get that ankle just kind of ready for some good solid landings. Get some weight and bend on there and switch. Then I'll go into a little seated quarter, what is it called? Figure 4 stretch and get that outer glute. And I'll switch. Same thing other side, and I'll sit back. So I'm really getting a good stretch on that outer corner. And then a couple squats just to finish here. Again, I'll be going through stuff with her as well. Good. But it's just always nice to get a little extra in where you can. And I want to give her as much running time as possible. So I want to be able to do our whole loop when she does get here. All right, just got done. It was a good one. It was very hot, but it was actually very breezy today, which was nice. So I felt like it kept things moving. We weren't just like absolutely dying, and it wasn't too humid, which is nice as well. So run's done. We stretched out a little bit. We did a little under 4 miles, which was good. I have another client in about 45 minutes in Nashville. Gonna run home, change. She's actually right near my place. So that'll be nice and easy to get to. I just need to change and grab my gym stuff. Let's go. Finally made it to my last stop of the day, my own workout at F45. I mentioned cardio day today on Wednesday, and that does mean we're gonna get the heart rate up and keep it up the whole time, but we're still lifting weights and it's still strength based. So if you guys are trying F45, there are cardio and strength days, but you're always using weights throughout the workouts. So it's gonna be a tough one. My sister said she was sweating a lot, so this will be a nice hard push given the fact that I'm already tired. But it'll be nice to finish the day this way. I just had my last client. She was awesome. We are working through a lot of different things, also mentally and from a confidence standpoint. So it's a fun experience for me. I see a lot of myself in her. She's younger and we had very similar paths, same studies in college, etc., and same goals for afterward as it relates to performance. So just been cool to meet her and work with her through those things. I'm almost like teaching my past self what I would have done differently kind of stuff. And so that's been fun to do strength with her. I'm gonna sit here and chill. I'm having a few bites of this trail mix. I think I might have showed you guys this in another vlog from Trader Joe's, but it's just like standard trail mix. It's got a little kick to it, but it's also sweet. There's like peanuts, Chex in there, pretzels, stuff like that. So kind of a perfect pre-workout. And then I have big sparkling water as well. I will see you guys after the workout.
Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday now. We just got done running. Me and a client at 6:30 we went out. It is so hot, so humid already. I know it's the theme of the video, but it was pretty tough. We did a distance run today, and then I had her finish with just a couple little pushes for speed right at the end. Whew, we were feeling it. But it was good. I always feel so good after getting this done in the morning. Even, you know, just one session or whatever outside, it just feels like really you spring into your day, and I'm just so much more productive afterwards. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but this is kind of a new development for me. 6 a.m.s were always such a tough thing, but now I really appreciate them for giving me my full day, you know? So I did bring a change of clothes. I'm going to my next person now, which will be in the gym, so I didn't want to be sitting in my sweat for that. But I am going to try to go squeeze in a little coffee on my way because I have not had caffeine yet.
I am home now for my morning clients. Just getting some things done around my apartment, stuff organized and put away so that when my cleaner comes later today, that seems to be the theme in every vlog, she will have space to clean. And in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna film my Patreon strength workout, and I'm gonna do it inside. It's supposed to rain, like off and on, and maybe even thunderstorm. So we're gonna do that inside, and I kind of like doing it inside because most of the time you guys are doing them from home, just where you have a little bit of space, even like hotel rooms and stuff like that if you're traveling. So kind of fits perfectly just in this little space here. I'm gonna film that and then get all of my work done, like as far as writing programming for next week, getting emails responded to, film planning and stuff for next week. That'll all happen while the cleaner's here. And I am really prepping hard because I will be on vacation soon after next week. So I have next week work and then I'll be on vacation. So I really want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row so I'm not stressed or worried about filling in the blanks during that time. I really want to take a true vacation and really be offline for most of it at least. So that's kind of my goal. So just be putting these clothes away. I had a perfect bar again this morning just between the two clients I had. And that's holding me over for now, I think. But this heat is just honestly making me sort of nauseous. So it's weird, I just don't have normal appetite. Even my boyfriend called me this morning and the dog wasn't even eating breakfast, which I feel like could be due to the heat. We're just all kind of struggling with how drastically things changed. So that reminds me, I actually do want to keep on my elements. So I talk about these a lot. These are my favorite electrolytes, and the packs are just little, super easy to bring with you, whatever. And so my goal is to have 1 to 2 of these a day, just constantly sweating. It's just like you're sweating in errands, you're sweating when you go out to the car for 2 seconds, just always losing those fluids and electrolytes. So I want to stay on this more. I'm going to make one of these actually right now. I like to put the packet in first because I feel like it gets less messy that way. So I rip that off. I don't know about you guys, but if I breathe right over top of the glass, I like inhale that powder. It's really bad. All right. I'm really glad today will be kind of a from home day because it's been so go the last couple of days. And honestly, my body feels beat to shit. So I'm gonna need that time. I may even Normatec today as well, but I'll get some stuff done and then I'll see you guys soon. Okay, getting set up to film now for Patreon. I have about an hour till the cleaner comes. Just finished some work, finished a call with a client who will be returning to train for his next race with me. So we went over what's different since last time I spoke to him, what the goals are for this race and all of that, and that was good. And now we're gonna film strength. It looks like it's gonna thunderstorm so bad outside, so I'm really hoping that if it does, it's not super loud and annoying in the video, but we will find out. So what I do is I set this guy up kind of right in front of the coffee table, and then I use the natural light from the window this way so that that's on me and you can see everything. And then I just position it back far enough that if I'm down on the ground or standing, the one shot will take care of it since I won't be moving the camera in between. So the workout that I'm doing, you guys will see a little bit of it. I'm gonna set up the phone to film it. I've got 20 minutes, it's a HIIT workout, going back to basics because I kind of killed the Patreon members with some single leg strength and just some long workouts the last couple of months. So we're gonna get back to basics. 4 movements, we're working for 60 seconds, 40 seconds, and 20 seconds, increasing intensity as we go. I need to change now, set the space up, and we will do it. In 3, 2, 1. Everything we got. 20 seconds, burn it out. Drop those shoulders on the way down. Press up nice and strong. Push, almost squeeze the chest at the top. Plank. Down and up. Tap. We're squeezing from those low abs. Lift those hips and down. Okay, we did it. I'm so tired, so sore, especially because the run this morning, that combined, I am like all kinds of tired now, but cleaner comes in 20 minutes. Last few things to wrap up, getting things ready for her. I'm gonna just make a quick lunch, throw it in the microwave. Also just a moment for the fridge, just being nice and stocked. I love being stocked before the weekend. I used to only care about the week, but the weekend's so important too, and now I'll actually cook on the weekend. So I have leftovers here. That's probably what I'm gonna heat up for lunch. This is from last night. Chicken, that Bonza pasta, that's chickpea based, and then those ready veggies. But I have a bunch of stuff in here. Some rice, leftover pasta, beef, all the stuff I shopped for. Yeah. And then if you guys don't know about this stuff, look it up. It's supposed to be like healthy cookie dough, but the ingredients are pretty great. There's no raw ingredients, so you can eat it, you know, by itself. You can bake it, but it's like healthy tasting. Yeah. So anyway, picked up a couple of those. I have my berries, etc. So I think now is a great time to say bye to you guys after a few days of chaos again in my life. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. I hope to see you guys soon. Please, as always, request videos or topics. I really listen to the comments. I make stuff that you guys want to know about, and it's really important to me that the channel's feeding what you need, so as well as what I need. But I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you soon. Bye.